From Upper Michigan Source, this is your Sports on Demand for Monday, March 2nd. I'm Mike Ludlum. The high school basketball tournament has a different look this year. The top two teams are separated on opposite sides of the bracket, but it didn't take as long as many would have thought to have an upset on the opening night of the girls' districts. In Division II, Gladstone trailed 45-33 in the fourth quarter to undefeated Menominee. Then the Braves cut the deficit to 45-43. Menominee missed a one-on-one free throw opportunity. Gladstone rebounded, called timeout. And here comes Maddie Algren. She was supposed to shoot, but Andy Ballinger does. And guess what? Nothing but the bottom of the net at the buzzer for three. Gladstone wins 46-45 over 20-0 Menominee. The Braves will host Kingsford on Wednesday. And a happy bus ride home to Gladstone, I am quite sure. Now in Division III, Westwood at Ishpeming. We'll pick this up in quarter number 3. Tessa Lease doesn't like her first option. Second option, the pass to Carly Patron. Proves to be a good choice. Patriots lead 45-25. Then it's Maddie Koski to Tessa Lease over to Natalie Profit. She drives, fakes the pass quite nicely, and hits the layup. Hematite's offense was limited to free throws in the first 6 minutes of the third quarter. Emma Poirier scores here, but Westwood goes on to win rather easily, 52-31. Westwood hosts Bark River Harris on Wednesday. Meanwhile, we go to Nogami, where the Miners were entertaining Gwyn. Model Towners led 20-16 starting the third quarter for Nogami. Brianne Jodo, Morgan Carlson, and that will settle in off the rim and backboard. Miners within 2. For the Model Towners, Emily Curtis gets the return pass from Marissa Delmont, and she hits the 3. Gwyn up 23-18. For the Maize and Blue, Chloe Norman, Morgan Carlson inside to Alyssa Hill for 2. Gwyn, a 23-20 lead now. Now, the Nogami had the lead with 4 seconds left in the game. Gwyn missed a 3-pointer, and the Miners went on to win 37-36. Nogami visits Manistee on Wednesday. Also in Division III, Ironwood at Hancock. That would be Ironwood right there. And Alea Rutzela with the ball, gets it over to Lainey Osterholm. And then Mackenzie Boyd would knock down the 3-pointer. For Hancock, Callie Chenoweth, the Deandra Carroll, back to Taylor Sabis. She hits the court, but makes the shot she doesn't mind. Rutzela over to Caitlin Miley to Osterholm, back to Rutzela, and her 3-pointer is good. Time winding down the first half. Ironwood turns it over on the Hancock press. Ellie Sturos to Taylor Sebas for the basket just before the buzzer. 19-18 Hancock, and they blew it out big time in the second half, winning 54-23. Also in that same district, Calumet went to Norway and came back with a 73-30 victory. In Division II, Kingsley 62, Sheboygan 32, and yes, that's right, Sault Ste. Marie did not let Grayling get into double digits, 60-9. In Division I, Traverse City West, 4 better than Gaylord, 51-47. Maria Mulatto had 22, and Marquette's win over Petoskey, 47-30. The Redettes will host Alpena Wednesday. To Division IV, where Baraga had no trouble with Dollar Bay, 76-20. Munising gets 35 points from Megan Matson and edges Mid-Peninsula 51-47. Rapid River down Superior Central 64-29. This district final is on Wednesday. Elsewhere, Lons 5 better than Ontonagon. Ewan Trout Creek sprints past Wakefield Marinisco 70-30. Carney-Nadeau 2 points better than North Central. They don't ask by how many at this point of the season, 32-30. North Dickinson cruises past Republic Michigami. St. Ignace defeats Cedarville 70-45. And there was one boys makeup basketball game last night. Brad Simonson had 42, Pablo Delgado 23, and Houghton defeated Westwood 79-63. A Nogami hockey player has signed a national letter of intent to continue her career at St. Norbert College in De Pere, Wisconsin. Abby Tollefson currently plays forward for the Kalkaska K-Stars in the Lower Peninsula. The K-Stars were ranked 6th in the country in their division last week after winning 4 games in the Lower Peninsula and could move up on the list. Tollefson says choosing St. Norbert was a rather easy decision.
They have a really good program and they travel a lot and they move us around and we have really good practice times, and it's just D1 would have been too much, but I feel like D3 is just right for me. Laura Amundsen helped me get into hockey along with Rob Keeble, and I couldn't thank them enough. Can't thank my parents enough for letting me actually keep going with it as long as I have.
Tollefson also will join the St. Norbert track and field team, probably in the discus or shot put. Marquette downhill skier Aaron Gerzelak has earned the MHSAA Performance of the Week from the Michigan High School Athletic Association. Gerzelak won both the slalom and giant slalom to lead the Marquette boys to their 8th straight team championship. The 2 individual titles gave him 3 total during his high school career. Gerzelak's combined time from the giant slalom runs was 59.53 seconds, nearly half a second ahead of the runner-up. His 79.23 combined finish in the slalom set the pace by nearly 2 seconds. Gerzelak also won the slalom in 2018 as a sophomore, and he's one of only 13 skiers who have won that race twice at an MHSAA final. The Redmen, meanwhile, tied Petoskey and Traverse City for the longest team championship winning streak. Well, guess what? It must be Monday, therefore we must say that Michigan Tech senior forward Kyle Monroe has been named the GLIAC North Division Basketball Player of the Week for the 8th time this season, not to mention the 3rd straight week. Monroe led all scores with 32 points, connecting on 11 of 20 shots from the field, including 6 of 8 behind the three-point line in Tech's 91-61 win over Northern Michigan. Monroe established a new Great Lakes Intercollegiate Athletic Conference career scoring record at the conclusion of that game. The GLIAC records are based on regular season conference games, and during his 4-year career, Monroe fired in 1,875 points in those contests. He leads the GLIAC in scoring this year, averaging 23.1 points per game, and he is also in the top 10 in three-pointers, free throw percentage, free throws, total rebounds, and steals. He's ranked 19th nationally in scoring. The Huskies are the 3rd seed in the GLIAC tournament and will host Saginaw Valley State tomorrow night at 6 o'clock in a quarterfinal game. And congratulations to Finlandia University. Mariah Dunham from the women's basketball team has been named co-coach of the year. Katie Lundeen has been named to the American Collegiate Athletic Association first team, and Carson Osterman has been named to the second team.